Hello again, friends, and welcome to another one of my videos. I am so glad you're here. In this video, I will show you how to create an earring in 3 different ways. Here I'm using 10mm round beads, tiny link chains 4 inches, 20 gauge silver wire also 4 inches, some little posts to close the post earrings, flush cutters, chain nose pliers, round nose pliers. All right, let's get started. Take 4 inches of 20 gauge wire and make a tiny loop on one end. And with your chain nose pliers, create a spiral. And you're going to create the spiral all the way until the end, leaving about 1/2 inch at the end. Okay, just like that. That's 1/2 inch, approximately 1/2 inch. And I'm still going to cut down a little bit of that wire. Now make a 90-degree turn with your chain nose pliers to one side of the spiral. And now I'm cutting down about 1/2 of that inch. So you're basically going to leave 1/4 inch, but you needed that 1/2 inch to have more control of the wire. Now I'm just filing down the sharp end because this is the piece that's going to go into your earlobe. And I'm just repeating the process again with the other 4-inch 20 gauge wire. Just like that. Okay. Now we're ready to kind of make a little well in the spiral. I take the end of one of my pliers and don't apply too much force like I did right here. This was an excellent way to show you to be light-handed. So just push the spiral back together if that happens to you, and gently push in through the center of the wire of your spiral in order to make a little well so that it fits nicely around your 10mm bead. Now you will have to make the spiral according to the size of your bead. Mine is 10mm. So my spiral was a lot larger than, let's say, I make a 6mm bead. Now taking E6000 glue, I'm going to put a little teeny tiny bit on the bead. Not on the wire, but on the bead, because it's a lot easier to control in that way. Just a tiny bit, because this glue is super strong. And just attach that gently. Attach the spiral to your bead and lay it onto a tray with little spikes for it to dry 24 hours. So you want to let it cure for 24 hours before you wear it. Okay, now the second earring I'm going to be making, you're going to create a loop about 4 inches in to the wire, just as I'm doing. And this wire was also 4 inches long, 20 gauge. So go ahead and make a loop. on 2 wires, on the ends of 2 wires, just as I'm doing here. If I'm going too fast, just slow down the video with the little gear shift there. Now, taking your 10mm bead, this is it's pre-drilled, there's a hole, so I'm inserting that into the wire. If 20 gauge is too large, then use 22 gauge if the hole in your bead is too small. And I'm making a loop on the other side of the bead and just winding that extra wire all the way around to give it a very organic look. I don't want it to look, you know, too perfect. I want it to have that organic feel. It's unique, one of a kind, handmade, and that's what yours is going to look like. It's going to look beautifully handmade, original piece that you can give away as a gift. And just tuck in any sharp edges. Okay, here is 8 inches of 20 gauge wire, and this is the part where I start making the ear wire. Now I'm going to go fast because I do have a video devoted to how to make ear wires. I do have one specifically on how to make ear wires on your own, all by yourself. You don't have to go out and buy them. They're really easy to make. And I'm using 20 gauge wire. These are bail making pliers. The best thing ever that I found when making your own ear wires. You could also use your round nose pliers, but the bail making pliers are exactly round, so you don't have to worry about it tapering off. Here I'm trimming off the wire. Okay. And filing down the sharp edge. Okay, now taking your element that you just created with your bead, all you do is hook it into your ear wire and there you are. Let me do that one more time. Close the loop. As easy as that, you've made your own dangle beaded earrings. The post earrings are still drying. I'm making these while they dry. And now the third earring is going to be a long dangle earring, very elegant. You'll need jump rings. So here I am repeating the loop again, making 2 turns, trimming off the excess, 20 gauge silver wire, approximately 4 inches. You're going to make a loop at the end, but you won't close it. You'll make a loop on one end, string your bead on, but keep that other end open so that you can slide on the chain, and then you close the loop and wrap that wire all the way around. Trim off the excess, tuck in the sharp end, there's one. Repeat the process. Make a loop, leave it open, Slide on that chain. Take your chain nose pliers, hold the loop tight, and then wrap that extra wire all the way around. Okay, now you've created the element for your earring. 8 inches of 20 gauge wire, and create your own ear wire again. And hook the other end of your chain onto your ear wire, close the loop. And in no time at all, you have created a beautiful gift to give away for the holidays or just for yourself. There's another version. Long dangle earrings, great for when you want to leave your hair down. It works great with that, but also looks pretty when your hair is up. Now you can make this any length you want. I made it extra long. Okay, now that the E6000 has had a chance to dry, you can slide on the closure for the post, or the back post, and then return it to the tray for 24 hours so that it completely, the E6000 completely dries. But this is the finished post earring. So cute. Versatile, you could use this easily worn with any outfit. Makes a great gift. You can buy beads without a hole in it. There you are, 3 different types of earrings just for you. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.